Hello, and I'm back. And and I wanted to do this video on in Thanksgiving break, but I didn't have time. And it's never too early to speculate of what houses that everyone wants to see next year. Well, I know that there's some house rumors right now, but we'll talk about house rumors other time. But right now, we're going to talk about the predictions for next year. I know some of them might not happen, some of them might happen. So, yeah. So, all right. So, there's that one house that we almost have it last year, but we got Fallout instead. But even so, that Fallout was a great house. And that is The Last of Us Part 2. Yeah, so, and it's kind of surprising that we haven't have a video game house. Well, I know that we just had The Last of Us Part 1 like 3 years ago. And no, I am not counting Five Nights at Freddy's and Fallout because they're not based off video games. They're based off movie and, well, FNAF is based off movie and Fallout it's based off TV show. And I know it's based off video games, but it's still based off movie and show. And it's kind of surprising that they haven't do a much video game house. So, for The Last of Us Part 2, that would be a great house. And yeah, and for the monsters they might have, besides clickers, bloaters, runners, and stalkers, maybe like shamblers and the Rat King. The Rat King would go crazy. And for the humans, maybe like Scars or Seraphites or whatever you call them, and Wolf or WLF or whatever you can call them. Yeah, so those might work as scare actors. That would be really cool. And also dogs, the WLF dogs, as puppets. Yeah, that would be cool. Okay, guess we're done talking about Last of Us. So the next house is Scream. Yeah, Scream will be cool in Horror Nights. Since there's going to be the new Scream movie, Scream 7, but I don't know which Scream would it be based off. Either going to be original or Scream 5 and 6. Or maybe Scream 7. Or I don't know. Or probably maybe all the Scream movies. Yeah, all the Scream movies would be cool. Imagine of the video game scene in the Scream house, where when Johnny Cage plays it and throws out the control, and then Ghostface stabs him. That's a reference to Ghostface Fatality in Mortal Kombat 1. And to be honest, I don't know if that will work because even though that it's not canon in Scream movies, or I don't know, or maybe they could use the scene that inspired by, well, maybe instead of Johnny Cage, maybe like someone else. It can be like a gamer playing, or I don't know if they do put Johnny Cage scene in the Scream Haunted House. Universal and Paramount need to ask Warner Bros. First. Or I don't know, maybe that's not how it works. Or maybe they could do a kill count house. Well, I know it might be similar to Chucky, but still be cool. Or I don't know. But if it was a kill count house, it would still be a good house. Yeah, so I don't know. Who knows? It could be cool. Yeah, so hopefully they do Scream because they did do Quiet Place and that's Paramount and Scream is also Paramount. So, yeah. Okay, so the next one is that everyone talked about, and I wanted to, and is Stranger Things. Yeah, to be honest, I agree with people, and I do kind of want Stranger Things and Horror Nights again. And yes, I know we have it several times, but alright. If Stranger Things do comes in Halloween Horror Nights, do this is will be a last Stranger Things house and Halloween Horror Nights. And Universal and Netflix have a really good partnership, so it will make sense. So yeah, so that's it for Stranger Things, and I cannot spoil anything. So, and it's really good. So if you know, you know. The next house is Sinners. Yeah, Sinners would be more scary than the movie. And I know that it came out last year. But we did get Cabin in the Woods and Horror Nights 1 year after a movie came out. So, Sinners would be a really good one. And I know it's Warner Bros. And sometimes they do Warner Bros. House and Halloween Horror Nights. I think the last Warner Bros. House was Evil Dead Rise. And Sinners is a good movie. It's really good. If you haven't seen Sinners, I recommend it. And I think it's on HBO Max. Yeah, I think it's on HBO Max. Okay, so the next it's one of my dream Halloween Horror Nights house, and I know it's never gonna happen, but it's Alien. And I know Disney owns 20th Century Fox, and I know it's never gonna happen. I think the last time they did Alien and Horror Nights was in 12 years ago when they did Alien vs. Predator. And that was before Disney brought Fox. If Disney ever lets Universal to have rights to 20th Century Fox horror IPs and Halloween Horror Nights, it will be Alien. Yeah. And if Alien ever happens, I will definitely go more than 1 to 2 times. Yeah, I will go more than 2 times till parks close. Yeah, after I walk through all the houses, and then I'll go walk through Alien again, and again. Yeah, come on, can you blame on me? Come on, Alien is one of my dream Halloween Horror Nights house. And Alien will be perfect. And Xenomorphs as puppets, that would be really cool. And they could use the same one from Alien vs. Predator and the from 2014. Or maybe a different kinds of puppets. Or I don't know. And the Alien Queen would be cool. And the alien from the Alien Romulus, yeah. And it doesn't matter. It can be either based off the Alien movies or a TV show. And not counting AVP. Yeah. Don't count AVP because they already did AVP. So, like I said, I don't care what alien based off of. It can be either based off the movies or TV show. I know it's a cartoon, but I think Rick and Morty would be a cool house. I know it wouldn't be scary, but it'd still be a fun house. Like, they did Ghostbusters, and after that I walked through Fallout, I actually think that Rick and Morty would now make sense to be as a Halloween Horror Nights house because they did Fallout, and both of them are not horror. Well, even though that it has horror elements, even though both of them are sci-fi. And same for Ghostbusters. But still be fun. And one of my friends, Maddie and Kopai, thinks that Rick and Morty would be. And it's kind of surprising that we never have a haunted house based off a cartoon IP. And I know some people want a cartoon IP like Coraline, Scooby-Doo, even though those would be cool, but I think Rick and Morty would be great. I mean, we do have video games house, so why not cartoon house? And I know video games are more realistic than cartoons. Well, even though some cartoons are realistic, and before you say that, how would Rick and Morty work as a haunted house? Let me show you one monsters that I think that would work. Those monsters would work. Yeah. And some of them could be scare actors, and some of them could be puppets. Okay, so that's it. So that's the houses that I want to see for this year. And I know some of them might not happen, and some of them might happen. So comment down below of what houses do you want to see in Horror Nights this year. And thank you for watching. Make sure that you like and subscribe. Bye.